gamers, what's up? Here we are in the world of Volume. I've never played this game. This is as far in the game as I have gone, so I've watched some gameplay, but I've never watched VR gameplay. So I really don't know what this is going to be like, or whether the VR version of the game is like the regular. There are two different modes when you start off, and it gives you a choice. So, yeah, here we are. Hey Sharp, what's up, man? How you doing? I like games that do this thing with the controller.
Late, you know? Inefficient. What time is it where you are?
You shouldn't still be in the
Where
office.
are you even?
Inefficient.
Still doing the silent protagonist thing, I see.
Also doing the no camera thing. This is seriously going to
impact our capacity to communicate.
Okay.
But this call isn't about us communicating. I think I have a job for you. Something requiring a finesse I don't go for myself. They don't want a body count. What they want is a consultant. One that won't ask too many difficult questions. Doesn't sound like that'll be an issue.
I had my volume down, so I didn't even know they were talking.
0927 volume.exe.
I'm sending an app to you. It's based on the seized volume simulation that Loxley kid put together. You saw him on the news, right? The one that's...
Sorry, you were cut off there. Starting your day off right with some MU is all I got. CM Retro, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you.
I told them you don't have the prerequisite dilapidated warehouse. This was the scholar's next best solution.
Transfer complete.
There we go. Get started on the first simulation if you could. Your goal is to work out the optimal strategy any potential enemy of the state would attempt, so that security can
Steven, how you doing, man?
Ahead of time.
Must be action.
Your performance will be uploaded to their team automatically.
Okay, here we go.
Good luck. Do you remember when you used to have to physically go somewhere to do a mission? I still try to keep things hands-on. One has to in my line of work. It's been a long time since you were in the field. I envy that a little. I bet you have a coffee machine, don't you?
I'm going to point out that it's forcing me to watch all this.
Cat video playlist populated. Let me know if you need either.
Okay. Well, that was pretty easy. Probably not the best time I could have had, but then I was so busy looking down here at this that I wasn't looking to see what was going on up there. So this is an interesting view, I guess.
Hello, troubleshooter. That's what the assassin told me it was best to call you. Would you prefer something else? A nickname, perhaps? We'll keep it professional then. I trust the money transfer is showing in your accounts. We're incredibly grateful for the work you're doing. We've reinforced the security at your previously solved location already, and will continue to do so as you work through. It is important to keep Gisborne's infrastructure holding firm. Keep the routine moving, the cash flowing. I do prefer it when my spreadsheets tot up correctly. Gisborne has created something of a mess for those around him, letting this Loxley kid run amok for a whole night, and then letting him escape to do even more damage in person. I sometimes wonder if Guy isn't overstretching himself, taking on too many responsibilities. It makes him weaker on the fundamentals. No, that's unfair. Who could have seen this coming? But then, could it have come?
Okay. So strange view. It says by pushing. Wow, that volume is loud. Is that volume loud to you? It's loud to me. It It says by pushing down I can scale the board, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything when I try.
No, that's unfair. Who could have seen this coming? But then, could it have come if Gisborne hadn't made himself such a problem? No, that's unfair. Who could have seen this coming? But then, could it have come if Gisborne hadn't made himself such a prominent target? That... No, that's unfair. Who could have seen this coming? But then...
Oh, snap. Okay.
No. Who could have seen this coming?
I got a trophy for that. That's great.
Could it have come if Gisborne hadn't made himself such a prominent target? That may be what finishes his reign. Shining too bright. Not how I'd do it.
So, this is the troubleshooter. Is something wrong with your microphone, child?
My owner does not have a microphone installed. If you'd like help activating...
The troubleshooter isn't the chatty kind, I'm afraid. Not while there's work to be done. Unsettling, isn't it?
You speak for him, then? Or her? Do you see the problem? I don't even have an adequate pronoun.
So if you just start running, I don't know what happens, so we're just going to try.
You've seen the security improvements at the gallery in our base in Bristol, I assume. That is only the start of the troubleshooter's contribution. While I'm sympathetic to the inconvenience you're experiencing, you cannot question the efficiency of our new friend.
The assassin's friend.
Yes. That gives you pause.
All this dialogue is actually kind of off-putting. Like, I'd rather just hear the game, what's going on the board up here.
I struggle to understand how someone as analytical and precise as you can be so trusting of strangers.
I trust coin. Both the assassin and troubleshooter are exactly as diligent as my invoice payments. I trust that. I don't think trust is incompatible with.
So I feel like if I do this, he's just going to see me.
Oh,
I see his.
Stage in my career. We both know how my trust was repaid.
You were taken care of, though. You...
Yes, which is why we are still here, making new friends and helping old ones.
So, we'll let the troubleshooter continue?
Oh, okay.
So, we'll let the troubleshooter continue?
It's a lot like
argue with the products of your partnership, but
Metal Gear Solid VR
I'll be
missions.
keeping an eye on progress.
What I don't see is how I get past this guy's line of sight.
If you're out there, I am armed.
Nope, that's not the way to do it. This is the kind of game like where I probably should have played before I started a stream. But I do like to be surprised.
Did I see something?
Does he come around and look? I guess it's good, at least you don't have like a limit. Does that help at all? So I guess
Is there someone out there?
so you have to get those little, what are those, octagonal or hexagonal shaped things. I don't even know how you would do that. Let's see. That's funny. There's an attack button. It's spectacular. There's not. Okay. Okay.
Could have sworn.
Oh, he got me.
Target has
Okay.
come to ground.
Let's see where he walks if he...
Investigating.
All right. That's not what I wanted.
I know you're still out there. Did I see something?
Let's see if they go the same direction every time.
What's that?
Nope.
Returning to patrol.
So those are the last ones I have to get.
Investigating.
That did not work out as well as I hoped. It started off like it was going to work.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. I feel like if I go for that one, I'm just gonna be seen, right? I guess not. Excellent. I feel like that took way longer than it should have. Okay. Let's see what happens here.
I'll definitely try this.
I want everyone here for this call. I'm inviting them in now.
At this time of night?
You were busy.
So?
I've been running some numbers. We're losing. Even with the troubleshooter's
Okay.
help, the population is turning to Locksley's aid. Target count goes up every night. We'll certainly hold them off for weeks, months even. But eventually, the people's revolution against
I like it better when the
Gizmo
guards are at
will be
least moving.
successful.
There are leaders, yes. Individuals who could be removed. Morale weakened.
Oh, is he
Your
really coming this way?
opportunism remains
Oh, nice.
inspiring, Assassin. My numbers are not worst-case scenario. They presume great industry on our part. Better security, targeted attacks on rebellious individuals, propaganda. My point is that while those solutions will delay Gisborne's fall, England has passed the critical mass, and she will take back her sovereignty.
You want to run?
I want to win.
See which
You
way
want
this
to
guy
betray
goes.
Gisborne?
I'm going to up
That
the
way.
encryption.
I thought that aspect would appeal to you. There's a cosmic fairness in it, wouldn't you say?
I am many things, young man, but I am a woman of honor.
Then run. Honorably. Run and hide and watch England be reclaimed. But do so from the shadows.
How does that differ to your plan, banker?
I told you that Gisborne would fall in a month.
Okay, so this guy just walks
If we
past
don't
me. I'm
put
good
up
if
our
he turns
defenses
left. Okay.
and instead invest
Excellent.
our own energies into securing his property, I can bring that down to a week. We'll continue as we have. The troubleshooter will continue to simulate crimes. The difference is in the use of that data. It will serve as the plan for our people.
All right.
Specialists.
They'll never know we were there.
Correct. We take down Gisborne cleanly, and let democracy return. Well, democracy with enough of our friends in prominent...
Oh, I was standing.
Take down Gisborne
My bad.
and let
There we go.
democracy return. Well, democracy with enough of our friends in prominent roles that we retain our power, our influence.
And what happens to Guy?
My final
Okay,
contract.
that one was much easier than the last one. At least the boards become more interesting
My
as
final
this goes.
We're just optimizing destiny.
Read text. Use X to make a noise and bring guards over to investigate. Yeah, I
We're
figured
just
that one.
optimizing destiny.
I...
If it's easier, I don't need your sign-off on this.
Okay, wasn't fast enough.
If it's easier, I don't need your sign-off on this. Let it slide. Omit yourself from the process. I understand yours and Gisborne's history. Your relationship. Are you in, troubleshooter? Good. Continue your work. Operationally, your role has not changed. Assassin.
And
let's
these guys
pick this
have a really
conversation up
limited
I've
line
been
of
streaming
sight.
your process for my own personal viewing. I hope you don't mind. It's a pleasant enough distraction for my spreadsheets. You're efficient. The stories were true.
It's
The
ridiculous.
soldier has recruited staff to perform your robberies in the real world. People smart enough to mimic your approach, but also smart enough to react to unforeseen circumstances. If you stay productive, this should present little challenge. The 13 have been
Right.
unanimous in their support for the adjusted plan. The coward is using that photogenic persona of his to quietly prod the population to accelerate against Gisborne. I've had multiple assurances from the merchant and the king of the south that supply lines will continue in a post-Gisborne England.
Run the tap.
Keep to your responsibilities, and I will personally make sure you are repaid fairly by the new paradigm.
Easy enough. All right. I gotta say, I'm not very interested in what the story is here.
Valuables. So many incalculable valuables.
You are, I presume, aware of...
Make some noise with square. That'll distract guards to give you a chance to make your way past.
You are, I presume, aware of mine and Guy's past? Ah. Your ongoing silence does allow me the space to talk. That's curiously pleasant. I'm so used to the banker's monotonous recitation of statistics. I was, long ago, the silent co-founder of Gisborne Industries. I had some money from previous ventures, and Guy had the style and ambition to gain on that investment. So much potential. It almost felt wrong at that point to tether him to one company. He excelled, of course. His name resounded. He made the right people stronger. He elevated
I feel like
his
they don't
position
stop talking.
and that of the company. I had no complaints. My protege was my... I was, long ago, the silent co-founder of Gisborne Industries.
That's a pain.
I had some money from previous
Getting
ventures.
them away isn't hard,
I had
but
the style and ambition
let's
to
work
gain
on someone else for now.
on that investment. So much potential. It almost felt wrong at that point to tether him to one company. He excelled, of course. His name resounded. He made the right people stronger. He elevated his position and that of the
I
company.
think it's obvious these people cut their
I had
influence
no
from
complaints.
Metal Gear.
My protege was my prodigy.
We do it down here.
Of course, ambition realized can turn to pride incredibly easily. Gisborne believed in himself more with every success. He started to look at the withering old lady next to him and wonder if I wasn't surplus to his needs. Once that switch had been flipped, I was finished. He let me go gracefully, made sure I had the resources
just
to live
got
out
this
the rest
guy.
of my life, gave me a seat at his table when he took the country. I hope that my friends aren't making a
Now,
mistake.
one more time.
At my age, one begins to see similarities between one generation and the next.
Did Loxley do this? I don't remember that.
I feel like whatever I do, it's not going to be fast enough. Whoa. Okay, just figured that out. That's nice. That's what I was trying to do earlier. That's cool. Alright, let's see if we can.
Investigating.
Okay.
You've been busy. Well, you've been busy in your nicely heated room, and the banker's hired goons have been busy executing your plans. I'm having a lot of fun spotting your crimes amongst the hoi polloi.
So
They
if I hit
trust
that
us,
thing,
don't
does
they?
it make a noise?
Did you get a call from the deposed queen too?
Not worry about it.
Sounds conflicted. Sounds like she may not have full faith in the banker. These people are not on our side. Don't let yourself fall into the trap of thinking they're our allies. I'm sorry. I forgot who I was speaking to.
If you hit one of
You've
those,
been
there's
in
no
this line
choice
of
but
work
to
longer than
wait
I
for the guy
have.
to come.
I should have known better. I see opportunity here. You do too.
Alright.
These people, they don't realize how weak their foundations are. How easily we could slice their bonds. And what are we, if not professional slices? Opportunity. The more they disagree on their little conspiracy's finer details, the better off we'll both be.
Did I see something?
I think I'm stuck. Oh no? Excellent.
Investigating.
There we go. Why does that guy look like Alan Rickman? Okay.
Interesting things you can pick up with a little bit of hackery and a flair for deactivating security AIs. I took the liberty of recording any calls going between the deposed
Pick up the
queen
bugle with
and the
X.
banker.
Aim, then launch with R2.
Always a good idea to know what the customer's thinking, I find.
Projectiles where you want it.
Take a
Press
listen.
R2 again to make a sound.
Did she say
What?
deactivate?
You're well, I hope?
Why do you involve us with these people? They're messy, and they will be disloyal at their earliest convenience.
They are loyal to their bottom lines. As long as we are paying them more than anyone else, I see very manageable risk.
Manageable risk. This is not an investment. People are driven by passions that don't fit with your spreadsheets.
An investment is exactly what this is. We're taking a chance. Absolutely. But a Gisborne-free England with our hand at the controls?
No matter what
That's an
button I
opportunity
push, I'm not
we
using a
forced to
bugle,
pass up.
so I don't...
And what's to stop them going to Guy, offering us on a platter for more money?
We have more money.
There should be a punch button, right?
Gisborne never did pay much attention to that side. He was more invested in the puppetry of the thing.
Oh,
We also
okay.
benefit from his current focus being...
So you can only
elsewhere.
use it on the spot?
You are
Is that
a
what...
fool if you think Gisborne is not paying attention. Don't let your pride blind you, child.
I'm distracting you. Let me play the rest of this to you once you're done with the simulation.
Should I order some popcorn?
Oops.
Play.
Restart that level. Now I gotta...
Where can I get one of these?
You know, an active tutorial that shows you how to do things is normally a little helpful, right? That looks like that. Pick it up with X and aim, then launch with R2. Oh, they don't tell you to. Okay. Suddenly things make a lot more sense.
Is there someone out there?
Nice. Oh, but we go the other way. Forget it. Okay, we got this figured out now.
Target lost. I could have sworn.
Sharp, yeah, no kidding, man. I feel like this game doesn't do a lot to, you know, tell you what you're supposed to be doing. That was a really vague description of what I was supposed to do. I guess we gotta go in there and get those things. So what's everyone been up to anyway? This isn't all about me. What are you guys doing in life right now? Anything fun, anything cool, going anywhere, doing anything? Any new games? worry about it since he can't see me. That's the weird thing about this game. Like in real life, where is this acceptable? R2 again to set the bugle off early. Oh, okay. Cool. That's helpful. So I can just blast it. Nice. Oh, okay, that's a wall. Gotta go this way. Nothing worth talking about. Dude, I sit at a counter like 55 hours a week. I don't think much of us have anything super interesting. There's gotta be something going on.
If you're out there, I am armed.
Save it again if I... Oh, that's not what I planned on. There we go. Really, this game should be called, like, World's Dumbest Guards. It's a little ridiculous. Here we go.
Investigating.
There it is. I'm surprised they just didn't give you the ability to kneel down and knock on the wall.
Remember your place in this.
My place? My place was at the table before you were even born, child. Your actions are putting us all in danger.
My actions secure our future.
Your future, yours alone.
You question my loyalty?
Was I unspecific?
Oh,
I am
denied.
not questioning your loyalty. I am stating that your loyalty extends no further than yourself. You have devised a coup to insert yourself into Gisborne's position. You're just like him.
That's what this is about. You're projecting your petty grudge against Gisborne onto me. We're not the same.
I am not projecting anything. I am recognizing you. You're a pathetic cliché, and it was foolish of me not to see it until now. Assassins and thieves, for God's sake.
She's not keen on us, is she? A valueless antique. Like a Toby jug, but less attractive.
Oh, that was no good. Did you look in the lockers? Crap.
I have lost target.
That's true, it's not. But it wants to be Metal Gear.
Is there someone out there?
Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that was so close. Come on. So these dumb guards not realize that the things that they were guarding are gone now? Apparently not. Oh no. Okay. He can't hear anything, but it did turn around a little faster than I expected. Let's grab the first floor there. Hi. Caught me off guard. That was close. There we go. Like, why couldn't I just bring this in with me?
What was that?
Oops. I was a little thrown off by the woohoo.
Must have been the wind.
Oh, okay. I can just hide in the locker.
If you're out there,
After I... No, if I hide in the locker, I won't be able to...
target lost.
Hmm.
What's out there?
Now that there have been a few more elements added to the game, it seems a little more interesting. Ah. 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 Oh, no. That just shouldn't be able to happen, right? I mean, come on. That was ridiculous. I cannot get over how much that guy looks like Alan Rickman. What we got going on here?
Your work remains at a stable quality level. The men and
Pick
women
up
of our employ
oddity.
continue with a 92%
Pick up the
success
oddity.
rate, which is well within acceptable range. And that's largely down to the preparations you're making. Myself and the other
Okay.
12 are comfortable with your progress. Gisborne continues to be rooted out of key concerns. He is in retreat. The revolutionaries actually believe they're winning a popular revolt, like clockwork. You seem like the focus type. Probably haven't switched on a news feed since you started this. I'm going to provide you with some coverage of your daring deeds.
What is that?
So this just holds his attention until that timer comes off. Okay. Good enough. Wonder if, oh, that was bad. I just made him watch where I need to go. That's no good. Oh, come on. Really? Nope. Okay. You can shoot now.
Must have been the wind.
It's just ridiculous that you can run by the guards that easy.
Evidence.
there. Okay. Attempt not to. Yeah.
I know you're still out there.
User Banker has initiated newsfeed.
A nation in revolt, united against its leader. Riots continue in the streets of Nottingham against the once popular English oligarch Guy Gisborne, who has led the country since his technocratic revolution of 9 years ago. Fortunes changed for Gisborne 2 months ago when a popular video stream by hacktivist Robert Loxley began to show the impoverished nation how to, as
But
many
if I
now
hit
call
that,
it,
he's going to be
take
distracted,
back
right?
the rich.
Oh
Loxley
no,
continues
okay,
to
I was
avoid
wrong.
capture and is now rapidly.
Okay.
Popular
So
video
apparently,
stream by hacktivist Robert Loxley
noise
began to
doesn't
show the impoverished nation how to, as many now call
outweigh
it, take
the
back
oddity,
from the rich.
whatever the oddity is.
Loxley continues to avoid capture and is now rapidly becoming a folk hero. One thing appears to be clear: England is changing. I'm Jane Wyatt. Let us know your perspective on events. #FBC.
Okay. What is that?
User Banker has initiated newsfeed.
A nation in revolt, united against its leader. Riots continue in the streets of Nottingham against the once popular English
I guess they're
oligarch
turrets?
Guy Gisborne, who has led the country since his technocratic revolution of 9 years ago. Fortunes changed for Gisborne 2 months ago when a popular video stream by hacktivist Robert Loxley began to show the impoverished nation how to, as many now call it, take back from the rich.
Guess we'll just run in front of it and see what
Loxley
happens.
Fortunes changed for Gisborne 2 months
It kills you
ago
quick.
when a popular video stream by hacktivist Robert Loxley began to show the impoverished nation how to, as many now call it, take back from the rich. Loxley continues to avoid capture and is now rapidly becoming a folk hero. One thing appears to be clear: England is changing. I'm Jane Wyatt. Let us know your perspective on events. #FBC.
I don't recall this giving me any warning of these guys or telling me how to get past them. How's that? That's close enough. Let's see what happens if I use that over here. Oh! I don't feel like it gives me enough time there. That doesn't do anything. Oh, snap. What happens? That seems to be it. It's fun when it can't shoot at you. that. Oh, man. Any suggestions? Anyone? 'Cause I feel like I'll be here for the rest of the stream trying to figure this one out. Wait, let's reset this level.